What's going on, everybody? It's Quicksilver, and let's see, I am obviously in my overworld. Man, I can't believe we're on to the next episode already, 76 here. Want to go ahead, I'm going to do a little bit, I think we're going to do some more on the aesthetic build today, and then I do want to cover one more thing, I think, before I boogie out of here on you guys today, on maybe some practical, or a practical little thing regarding 1.8. But I think first of all, let's get a look-see over here at what we're building here for our courtyard water feature area. I've got that sucker, I think, pretty much, I think I've got the middle part of this thing pretty well completed here. Let's go check it out here. I'm pleased with how it looks. I like kind of these little gardening kind of areas that I've got working in here. I think when you guys saw it last, this guy was decapitated. Maybe it was that guy. Actually, I think it was this guy had broken the stuff on. Oh, would you guys shut up? Man, this seemed like such a good idea at the time. Let's go get those slime balls out of there. Alright, so there we go. So obviously it's kind of functional in addition to being pretty. Then the other thing that I had done is I went ahead and I brought this up here. I actually brought these, I guess these water columns, I brought them down a little bit so that we're actually in pretty flush with this. The only thing I don't like is how this kind of intrudes on here, but the only way I'm going to move that backwards is to do a whole lot of rebuilding, and I'm not doing that. So I can live with this little foot kind of coming in here, and then this takes us down actually into the slime farm for maintenance and stuff like that. I've never been really happy with just kind of this gaping hole in the ground, so I think ultimately, and I don't know if I'll do that on cam with you guys or off, I will do something to make this look a little more impressive, or a little opening down to the giant hole where the slime spun. But today what I'm going to do, and I've kind of got some prelim stuff done on it, is I want to tackle the staircase down here that's going to take us down to where the chicken farm is, and then it's also going to take us over here to the wood farm. And this is the part that I've dug out. As you can see where all the stone was, this was all dirt. So I kind of had to do some pretty serious terraforming here so that we could make this somewhere that we can run down. I think I'll probably fill this area in completely with dirt here. Actually, in fact, I don't have enough dirt to do it, but we'll get a good start on it. I'm kind of mad at myself now. I actually had so much dirt from digging that sucker out. I was not really thrilled by it, so I was throwing it over the side of my house, and it looks like I should have kept a little bit of it because that's all I got. So, alright, I will get some work done on that. Yeah, but I guess for startsies, let's go ahead and we're going to get some steps so that we can make this easier to navigate up and down. Oh, we can't jump up there yet. Still need to finish off, I guess, the railings over here, but I don't know, I may not. I kind of like how this ends on that side. So let's go ahead. We'll head back up into here. I should have just used an ender pearl to get up here. And I think I'm going to do my steps down over here, similar to the ones that I've got here. So I'm going to do the stone pathways, I guess the stone slabs like these guys for the pathways, and I'm probably going to do those on the lower half so that I don't have to worry about spawning any mobs on it. Hello, looks like I'm making some more stone there. That's a good thing, because I'm going to go through it, man. I guess first things first, I got to get a whole bunch of these steps. I'm not sure. Oh, hello, that's a good start. And what are we going to get here? You spud. Oh, man. Well, good thing I got a lot of these guys. That's good enough, I guess, for now. We'll just spread these guys out evenly, and hopefully here, pretty soon, we can stop making steps together and start building some stuff. Alright, that's almost 2 stacks of that. That's at least a good start, I think. That's certainly going to get us down to where I need to start the rest of the build there. Actually, you know what? Let me grab... how many of these things do we have? We've got... Yeah, we got some... I'm just going to get down here and start building. If we run out, we'll get more, right? I'm going to need some, I think some more half slabs. I have a feeling I'm going to underestimate how many I'm going to need for the steps here. Like I said, these are going to be a little steeper than the ones that we were just looking at there, so no big shake, but let's go ahead and start throwing these suckers in. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know, I think my mouse has started doing some funky drug or something, because it seems like I am double clicking a hell of a lot with this thing when I'm not intending to. So I don't know what's going on, guys. I think it's some sort of government conspiracy, but yeah, see what I mean? Look at that. That was one click and bam, bam. Maybe I should invest in a better mouse. Alright, well that's good. That gets us down here. I had a feeling I was going to be building over top of some of these little stone slabs here. Man, okay. I'm telling you guys, this is better stop or else I'm going to not be a happy boy. Not going to be a happy boy. Okay, what Minecraft god do I have to pray to get that fixed? Alright, let's go ahead and we'll get our sides built in on this thing so that it'll be a little nicer here. May end up tearing some of these guys out here so that we can get over here where the sheep are, but I think at least for the time being I'm not going to worry too much about it. Man, alright, yeah, this is definitely going to drive me crazy. Alright. Hate to have to go to the old mouse, but you know, if I have to do that, I guess I could do that if it's driving me too crazy. Let's go ahead and get these boys dropped in here. You know, I think I want these to be double wide so that I can do that. How did I do these? Let me look here really fast. Use my cheat sheet, if you want to call it a cheat sheet. Oh, you know, I can't use a cheat sheet because I didn't do it the same way over there. Alright, alright, alright. Let's start throwing down some of these guys and see what I have. May have to actually build the yeah, I think what I'll probably end up doing here, because I want that kind of a look, and I'm not going to get that if I do these like that. But I'm not sure I want these steps exposed on the side either, so I'm not sure, guys. We may have to look at how this is working out, because I don't think I want to do that. Do I want to do that? No, that ain't going to work anyway. So, alright, well maybe I'll take a little peek at that stuff, but in the meantime, let's get this stuff just blocked. You know, maybe that's a good solution. We'll just do that with it. I kind of like how that looks anyway. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't have to. We don't need railings down the whole thing, right? Just toward the end here. So we won't go shooting off. I guess we won't go shooting off the end because those will be steps down. But alright, let's do. I'll go ahead and do the same thing over here. And then I'm going to half slab this stuff in. And I'm going to do that off cam because I really don't want to take too long with this because I'm kind of sparked to talk to you guys about the next little bit of the build that we're going to do here. So I'm going to do that off cam and I'll show you guys the results. Okay guys, here we are, and it is all built out over there, and I'm really liking it. I think before, a lot of this base really felt kind of disjointed, and I think that little decoration just kind of brought everything together. Let's go ahead and we'll pearl down there really fast. Whoa, we'll go way past it. We'll kill our little visiting friends here. As you can tell, I haven't done this in a little while. I've been ignoring them, but I've been in the area, so they've been spawning like crazy. So I don't think I'm ever going to have a shortage on slime balls again. In fact, you know, if you guys need any, please feel free, you know, drop me a line, something. I'll be happy to send them to you if there's some way to do it. So anyway, alright, you guys have seen this part. The new portion that we've built here, I may want to actually build these up a little bit more so it's easier to spot where we go down. Not that it's very tough to figure out, but we go down here, and then here's our little pathway. We can take this over to the wood farm. Nice and quiet, although you can hear the slimes when you're right about here, if there are any up there. So then down here, we'll continue down, and I've just given this little apron kind of a treatment here. And here we are down where the sheep are, down where the chickens are, so we can check in on them. They've been going absolutely crazy in here. Although, wow, I think I may need to respawn. I wonder if they may have undone themselves there. Now I can hear some of them up there. Did they escape? Yeah, a couple of them escaped, it looks like. Yeah, maybe one day Mojang will keep that from happening, but in the meantime, I'm not too worried about it. So, okay, what's this other big build thing that I want to do with you guys? Well, I'm going to build while I'm talking about it here. In 1.8, they are finally giving in. Hang on, let me count my blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. They are finally giving players something that I think they've been asking for a long time, and don't anybody get excited. It's nothing cool like dragons or anything like that in the game. I don't know if they'll ever do that. It seems like every time we get an update, there's always rumors about dragons, man, but I don't know. We'll see one day maybe, right? What they have done, though, is they have finally given players a way to craft mossy cobblestone, and maybe mossy stone bricks as well. And I know one of the that looks weird. One of the ingredients that's going to be required in that is going to be vines. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a little quick vine farm here. So I don't know why I actually used dirt other than I guess I've got a shovel and I can dig it out. I got a chain helmet. I broke my helmet a little while ago, so I just threw on a chain helmet. I scavenged off some lousy skeleton. So nothing too crazy elaborate here. I'm not going to make anything huge. It's just going to be a little 4x4 area down here. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the mossy cobblestone, so I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to make. But damn it, I'm going to have a farm, and I'm going to have the ability to make it if I want to make it. So that's what we're doing here today. So I am going to go ahead and dig back here. I guess I'm going to dig back a couple of blocks, and I'm going to use sticky pistons basically. Unfortunately, and did a little experimentation with vines in my contraption-y world just to see what my options were on this thing, and unfortunately I cannot get them to grow on top of pistons, so I cannot throw a bud switch or anything like that down on here, at least not in my initial thought process here. Maybe I'll think on it some more. If I do come up with a way to automate this thing completely, I will certainly let you know. What we're going to build today is just going to be a little quickie button press thing, so it shouldn't be anything too kooky nutty. I guess my inventory's full, and that's why I can't pick up the cobblestone. He looks like it. And I figured at the foot of our brand new staircase might be a good place to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just place some sticky pistons in here, make just a wall of them. If I can do it, the top's going to be a pain in the butt. And yeah, alright, good deal. Let's do it like that, right? Yeah, that'll work. Hey, life is good. Alright, I'm going to actually dig a little doorway back here now so that we can get in here and do a little redstone work. And you know, I'm actually going to have to dig this back a couple more blocks so that I have some room to move around. Let's go back 2 more blocks. I don't know if I'm going to need that much space, but it certainly can't hurt. Except I'm going to dig a hole back out into the open here, I think, in just a second. Am I? Right here. No, alright, excellent. Hey, man, it's fate, right? So, alright, so now we've got our stickies here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to power those suckers up. I think I'll put my button in. Let's put our button in on this side. Why not, right? Dig that out. As long as I can, anyway. Let's dig a hole through there so we can see it, too. And I'm building this on the fly with you guys, so if I screw up my redstone, cut me a little slack. But hopefully I will not, because I don't think this is that complicated of a build. There, that should get it back here. Let's get back out over here. Yeah, okay, excellent. Now, my building block of choice, of course, as always, is going to be the stone bricks. Should blend in well with everything else that we've got going on. Now, like I said, the vines will not grow on the actual pistons themselves or the piston heads, but they will grow with no problem on these stone walls. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna have a little bit of a kooky nutty thing working here. I'm gonna put my actual source vines, just those 4 up there, and they should grow down. The only problem I'm gonna have is they're gonna probably try and take over this whole wall, which is gonna be a little on the goofy side, but yeah, what do you do, right? Now I'm putting them up there. I intentionally didn't throw any stone bricks behind those, primarily just to make it easy for myself to be able to see what's what. But what we want to do now is we want to wire it up so that that will happen. And I may actually change that to a stone button. I wonder if I have any smooth stone with me. Yeah, I want a little quicker pulse than that on these things when I'm actually going to be doing it. I'm going to send my redstone signals, I think. You know, I'm going to need a bunch more redstone repeaters. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more materials here, guys. I wasn't thinking that through very well at all. Here I am thinking, oh, this will be a piece of cake. I don't need to worry about jack. And that's actually not even right. What am I doing, guys? Yeah, I got to bring this up so that I can bring that in. Does that make sense? Up to bring it in? It will in a second. It will in a second. You guys have seen me do this sort of thing before. I think I'm just going to try and... I guess I don't even need this back row. What am I doing? Save myself a little build area. Nah, I don't want to do that. So I'll throw in another repeater here and here and here, and that should power the bottommost 2. I think if I hit this, we'll see this guy kick out and these 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're just sticking out a little too long for me. So I'll tell you what, let me go make, I think I'm going to need 7 more redstone repeaters, 4 for here, and then 4 for up here. Huh, isn't that interesting? I thought I took that stuff out of there. Apparently not. Maybe that's why I didn't dig through to the surface, guys. Nope, apparently that's not why I didn't dig through either. But alright, let me go make some more materials and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I win the Bonehead of the Year award. Some of you guys may have already been figuring out why I win the Bonehead of the Year award. Let me change that block too, but you'd think after I placed all those pistons over in the wood farm, I would remember that I don't need redstone repeaters to power these guys. I can just throw a block along the top one and it will actually grab the guy underneath it as well. So that is what I have done here, and because I don't have those top ones powered yet, I can do this without popping a vine. So there we go. As you saw, that pushes all those pistons out, so it's a little quicker too. I like the speed on that thing a lot more now. Let's go ahead and get these other pistons, I guess, powered up. I went ahead, I dug up a block here, so we should be able to, I just got to get power up to this sucker. But once I get the, come on now, let me get up there. We'll do it that way, right? Nobody's stopping our party. Oh, except for that's kind of a suck. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now, as long as I can get power up to those guys, and I'm pretty sure I can do that. You know, in fact, I wonder, maybe I can just do it. You know, this is dumb. Let's just do it this way. Come here, you. Alright, I can pull that power off of here. Grab these guys out of the way. And, you know, of course, there I go, not using the shovel again, because that would just be crazy. Oh man. What do I need to do here? I need to get my power in over, actually, gotta pull one back this way. Oh, and I just trapped myself in here. Gadzooks, man. There's always a way out, right? Yes, good. Good. I was afraid I'd put that redstone repeater back when I had my little breakthrough. I am going to use one repeater here, just because it's going to make my life a little bit easier. If I can get the hell up on that brick. There we go. I will feed power into that block, and that's the one that has our line of redstone on it, so I'm pretty sure now, if I come out here and hit this button, we should power that whole wall of pistons. Let's go ahead and hit it really fast and find out. Yes! And we're stuck out because I have some crazy loop thing happening there, and I'm hoping that's why the vines disappeared too. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm powering... What am I doing here? Creating a loop here someplace. Power goes up here, so that block becomes powered. Let's see here. Oh man. Sticky keyboard. Alright, let me scratch my head on this for a little bit and I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Alright guys, I am back in here and I've got this thing sorted out now where everything is behaving. Let me go ahead and show you what I've got back here, and then I'll break some bad news to you, which some of you may already know. But I'm going to go ahead because, like I said, I am one of the things what I wanted to do with this build, or with this Let's Play series, was show you all my successes, but let you know that sometimes you fail as well. So anyway, here's what we've got here. I did go ahead, what I did was I just corkscrewed this redstone up and fed it into this line that we were powering up here. Just to explain to you what was going on before, when I had the block here and I had the redstone repeater on there, the repeater was actually feeding power into this block in front of it, which actually powers that block then. So our redstone signal was coming up here, going into our repeater, powering the block, and then because that block was powered, it was able to power the redstone beneath it. So we had just a big loop going on, so I'm making you nauseous right now, like it's making me feel, because the bad news about this thing is it doesn't work. I thought, oops, didn't mean to do that. I thought we could go ahead and we could have, oh there we go, cool, they're cooperating with us. I thought we could have those vines just grow down like that, and we could hit the button and it would pop the vines off, and then I was going to throw some hoppers down here and a double chest over here, or maybe a single, and just collect those guys down there. Unfortunately, when we hit this button, unlike every other breakable thing in the game, the vines just disappear. So unfortunately, that's a little bit of a suck fest. I'm sorry I wasted a little bit of your time with this thing. If nothing else, you learned another way to make a whole wall of pistons extend all at the same time. Different than what I did in my ice farm tutorial, probably a little more in line with the wood farm, but hey, you know, I'm learning as I go here too. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this little wall of vines growing, because the bottom line is I can still come down here and chop those things down and have vines that way. So there's still, I guess, a little bit of success with it in the fact that I still have a place down here now to farm vines. Unfortunately, it's not just a one button press vine farm, but you know what, it's only 16 vines. I can make 4 cuts and have a whole bunch of those things, so I'm not too concerned with it. But I am a little bummed that I didn't have a good build for you other than just maybe some of the aesthetic stuff. But anyway, if you liked what you guys saw, please leave me a thumbs up, because it does help the channel out a bunch, and I will keep putting these things out for you. Since we've got kind of some beautification stuff done here now, I may, like I mentioned to you guys, I want to do something a little more impressive over here. I will do that off cam and maybe just kind of show you guys the results from that thing. Because I think I'm about done with aesthetic builds for you guys. It's time to get back to something maybe a little bit more involved. So next video, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I've got a whole mess of ideas. Some of them are a little bit more ambitious than others. I want to eventually do like a fight club kind of a thing, maybe with my mob farm over here. I'm not really using it much anymore for XP or anything, so I figure we may as well put it to some good use doing something else. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. So again, if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.